Should be a good angle. Peace. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings from the Most High God. Ashe. The message I got for the day is like, give it to God. And this something like I've been learning. It's something that's took me a long time to like understand. But give it to God. It's like when we come to God, we think that we have to come to God clean. We think that we have to come to God without sin. We have to come to God perfect. We have to come to God dressed in our best clothes. But it says like our best is filthy rags. God doesn't want any of the material that we have. It's the church that may want it. It's a person that may want it. But material means nothing to God. God is a spirit and you must worship him in spirit and in truth. So my sangria. So what I've been learning and realizing is we're supposed to give everything to God. Today is in the Aries in new moon, and I'm manifesting, doing certain rituals for protection, to release, enlightenment, and to like cut ties and clear karma. So a lot of times people tend to like release things to the earth, release like things in prayer, burn things, write things, do all these different rituals. And witchcraft is just like connecting with God through the earth. Prayer and religion is connecting with God through like a set system. And so like I'm spiritual, like so I read the Bible and I was raised in religion, but I'm not religious. A lot of times like we think we have to come to God perfectly because of what we're taught, but we're supposed to come as we are. It says come as you are. And we're born into sin and we're sinners. And so church is for like those who are in need, really. The hospital is not for the well. The well that are there visit and they work. But the hospital is for the sick. And so what I'm learning is we're supposed to give everything to God, not just like our best, our when we're happy and XYZ. Like it's even when we're angry, when we're mad, when we feel betrayed, when we feel hurt, when we feel alone, when we feel all these negative emotions, we're also supposed to give them to God. Like whatever we're feeling, we're supposed to give to God, and he'll solve it. He will transmute it. We transmute things through like music. We transmute things through exercise, sex, poetry, work. Also many forms of alchemy. We transmute negative energy. But when we transmute it, like when we give it to God, it transmutes in a different way. Like if we take, it says lean not on your own understanding. So like a lot of times we take messages and we, with our ego, we conceptualize it instead of like we lean on our own understanding, instead of like truly seeking the truth of the matter. Our ego says this has to pertain to me in such and such, in this fashion. And so when we exclude the ego, we could truly like interpret the messages that the universe has for us. And a lot of times spirits in the universe communicate with us. Sometimes our messages are not even for us. A lot of times when we go through trauma, we think everything is about us. And the Aries new moon is I am. Aries energy is about self and about action and about the start. Everything starts with self. But it's also important to realize that we are a part of a whole. And so, yes, everything starts with us, and we must do our part. And we must take care of ourselves so that we can do for others and be a part of a whole in the community of society. And so, giving things to God is the best way to deal with them. Like, if there's situations where you've been wrong or where you've been harmed, a lot of times people take that energy and they allow it to drop their frequency, and then they return the energy. Because you could have been happy, you could have been having a great life, you could have been having a great day, and somebody comes along and trespasses against you, and you may harbor resentment, anger, animosity. All these energies could turn into even darker energies. And then you would take that energy and give it, return it to the sender, or maybe even return it and it'd be called what's it called, misplaced anger or wrath or revenge. But in the Bible says, hold your peace, I the Lord will fight for you, and it says turn the other cheek. And now that I'm in the 7th chakra and the crown chakra, I understand a lot about karma. So what you do to another, you do to yourself unknowingly. So this is the reason for these verses, because God says vengeance is mine. So anything that you're really having a problem with, you give it to God. The battle is not yours. He's already won the battle. So it's not even yours to fight. The real battle you fight is with yourself and with sin and against yourself. Those who attack you really attack God. It's He that sent me, not you. And so that's how it will be returned. When you seek vengeance, you take the place of karma. And so that absolves them of the karma, and now the karma is on you. And that's the whole game of like witchcraft and rituals and setups. It's to reverse engineer the energy into it. It's a craft to it. The manipulation of people's minds and energy and emotions with each other, within relations of each other, sowing enmity amongst each other, paying people, bribing people, like love triangles, secret coups, all of this that like gets mixed up in between connections. We give everything to God. Our worries, our fears, we don't give that to another person. If we were to return that energy, we lower our frequency, because if you're happy and you're on this good vibration, this frequency of love and happiness and joy, that's not even on your mindset to think about war or causing harm to another being. So you literally have to drop your frequency. If you don't turn the other cheek, what you're going to do is you're going to drop your frequency immediately. And it may be something that's second nature. Like as children, like we tit for tat and we get back. We play the game of get back. But at some age, we have to mature and realize like that we're only doing it to ourselves. And this is why Christ said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They don't understand that they're doing it to themselves. They think they're doing it to me because they look and they see me as separate from them, or they see me as the enemy or their ego. They see me through the eyes of their ego instead of the eyes of the heart, which sees no separation. And so this is truly what you want to do. When someone does anything to you, whether good or bad, It's already set in stone once it's done. Once it's done, it's already done. It's also every action, every word you speak is a manifestation. And so it's already done. It's already returning. Now, the issue is to where like we may feel like, okay, I want justice, I'm seeking justice, I'm gonna be justice. And that's where we get a lot of problems from. I've seen, like, I went through this a lot of times, a lot of lifetimes, and a lot during this lifetime setups. We have set up multiple times, like by friends and family. Now, if I at any point in time during this setup, these different situations, if I were to drop my frequency and return the energy, I wouldn't have made it this far. See, they have something waiting when you think you're going to return the energy. And you may think it's unfair, but God has already set to test you. See, can't nothing come up out of you that's not already in you. So if you really have this anger and this animosity, regardless of the fact of whether it's inspired or aroused by outside stimuli, it's inside of you. See, nothing that's hidden won't be made manifest. And so that's why the triggers are here. The true test of your spirit is, what do you do in those actions? What do you do when your integrity is tested? When somebody's watching, you may think the easy thing is to do, okay, I have to do right. But what about when nobody's watching? What about when you're covered and you're sure to get away with it in this world? Like, you'll escape. Everybody's got your back. You're outnumbered. Nobody really knows. It's not on camera. And even if it is, you got an alibi and it's like 8 against 1. What do you do? See, it's not really until you're put in those positions that you're really tested. When you've been wrong, and then you're in a position to wrong the person who's wronged you in the past, what do? You see, these are the true tests of life. Even tests before it, because they may have been easy. It may have been easy to do the right thing in those tests, and so it'll get a little harder. It'll get a little complicated, but it'll be a true test of your heart, and you'll get you'll get what's in your heart. What's in your heart will be reflected in the world. Even if you manifest something and you experience the opposite first, there's no way around you experiencing the opposite of your manifestation, because of the duality, the law of the universe. And so if you manifest love, yes, you'll experience love, but you may experience heartbreak before, and now you're ready for love. You may feel love and have love, and then experience heartbreak during love. You may end the relationship and then experience the heartbreak of missing the person. You may get married, go the whole 9, and stay together 50 years. But on Tuesday, your partner goes home and you're so heartbroken you couldn't make it till Friday. You left Friday, or you left Thursday night. Either way, that heartbreak is unavoidable. The opposite of your manifestation is unavoidable. More money, more problems. And so it's about facing those fears. With this Aries new moon, it's about the start. It's about progression. Aries rules war, aggression, sex, drive, power. And so it says, like, if you want peace, prepare for war. Anything that you're manifesting or that you love in this world, you're going to protect it. You're going to sustain it, and you're going to build it. That's anything you got, or you won't have it for long. You'll keep manifesting. You'll throw it back in the sea, and then you'll pick up another one. And you throw that one back, and you pick up another one. when you love something, it's just like, okay, this, I'm gonna try to hold on to this. I'm gonna try to